Hello, fellow Vault Dwellers. This is Cajun Wastelander back on Fallout 76, and today we're gonna have a formal introduction with Meg. Like I said, most likely I'm gonna be siding with the Raiders, although I did side with the Raiders on Xbox, so I don't really know. It's like I could do the other, like the Settlers, but I don't know. I kind of like the Raiders. They're a little bit harder to upset. Because whenever I play it on Xbox, I accidentally said something a little rude to Paige, and my thing went way down. But then I said something rude to Meg, and it just went down slightly. Like I said, Raiders are harder to get mad at you. Anyway, don't really know what she has to do, what we have to do for her. So, Meg, what you got for me?
Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. It tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You want something. And it must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it.
They're Raiders, so let's just get right to the point.
Well, if that don't pique my interest, please go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79?
Gold, sweet gold, the life-giving blood of all Americans. But I mean, today, stuff we use for wires and stuff. I mean, what do you use gold for in the post-apocalyptic world?
This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it around here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me?
I have everything. You have nothing. I've got schematics recovered from VTU. I can show them to you. What would you buy? What would you buy with the gold? This is a limited time offer, Meg. I can always make it to someone else. If I didn't need you, I wouldn't have risked my life to inoculate your gang. I really gotta level up. Let's just go with this one. It's straightforward.
Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6. Ooh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here. Appalachia belongs to us. There ain't nobody that can prove me wrong.
Although there are people that are around, so wouldn't they be able to see this?
Alright. Seems pretty legit. I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods. You get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Peachy. So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, then do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig?
Sure.
Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Just try to keep this on the down low, alright? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig?
Mm-hmm.
You better watch.
Gone forever, don't get nebby and come looking. I ain't gonna be an eyesore around here no more. I already told Fisher. Fisher's got claim to all my stuff. The rest of you can fight over the scraps. Ah, Fisher. A name that will be popping up later. How will it be popping up? Well, you're gonna have to tune in later in the series to find out about that. Like Pez said, don't want to give away all the details.
They 7-6. You know, the quicker you get Lou on board with us, the quicker we get into that vault.
I don't have the skills to pay the bills.
Is it daytime out there? You can lose track of time down here.
Fisher, info, now.
You're the new guy, aren't you? I seen you talking with Meg and poking around. What brings you to me? Lou, huh? I didn't know he was gone. Maybe he was just tired of being cooped up in that hole of his and went for some fresh air?
Look, you're obviously hiding something from me, so just tell me what I want to know.
Well, yes, I do. There's a lookout camp over yonder, on the other side of the valley, where he likes to go and, clear his head. You'll likely find him there. Just the location. I'll mark it on your map. Godspeed, sir.
Just in case, I think we should talk to Meg about it.
I haven't seen Lou in a while. Oh well. At least he's got you to check up on him. You want something, you take it. It's the only way to live.
And I'm not high enough lockpick. I mean, a hacking skill to get into the terminal, so guess we're going to the location. Okay, Lou. Let's see if you're hanging around. Although I highly doubt it, because he said that he was going someplace where they wouldn't find him. And going to a place where he frequents, not exactly the best way to not be found. Also, what are these? Like, really, what are these supposed to be? I mean, I recognize that from the, like, I recognize these skulls from the Mothman shrines, but are they supposed to be, like, some kind of, like, I don't even know, because, like, look, it has, like, pincers or whatever. Really wonder what the heck those...
What are you looking at?
You, what the heck are you doing here? Yeah, I've honestly never been here, so let's see what it's like.
I
got nothing to say to you.
And I have nothing to say to you, so... Whoa. Yeah, I'm not lying. I've actually never been in here. On Xbox, whenever I did this quest, I just was able to hack the terminal. I think this is pieces of the space station. I mean, just look at how the walls are. It is would make it an interesting underground bunker. But anyway, hey, Kogan, got any info for me?
Well, look at Mr. Fancy Pants here, strolling up all confident like to a bunch of raiders. You stupid? Or you just got a death wish? I thought there was something familiar about you. You're the one who did the, vaccine thing, right? You must have impressed her. 'Cause she don't let just any Wastelander work jobs for her. Especially not no vault person like you. What's your deal?
Well, I need to find Lou so that I can get his help to do a job. What's your deal? You're welding things. Whatever this thing is. What are you welding? Is it something for your arm? Because you need one for the other side. Because the sim... Oh my god. The only thing I don't like about you raiders is that your armor is never symmetrical. Be symmetrical. Maybe if I just focus on the head, because his head is kind of symmetrical. So yeah, let's just focus on that.
Well, that's odd, ain't it? Lou never comes out this way. If he ain't on a job, he's huddled away in his little mole hole back at the base. Who told you he'd be out here at the lookout camp? Fresh air. This close to the toxic valley? Think about that for a second and realize how stupid that sounds. You're being played like a chump. Sorry, but Lou just ain't here. I suggest you take this up with whoever told you to come out here. I'm looking forward to seeing whose head winds up on a pole. You or the other guy? Be seeing you, chump. One way or another.
Fisher, I'm going to kill you. And I will have no regrets.
Get out of my face.
I'm in your face. What are you gonna do? I'm in your face. Huh? Huh? That's what I thought. My own business. Oh, Fisher. You're asking for it, Fisher. You're definitely asking for it. Upon seeing a new arrival, the raider asserts her dominance by T-posing. Although she is clearly only a beta, because she is not doing a T-pose. No, she is actually doing an A-pose. There is a difference. T-pose means that your arms are directly sticking out, like a cross, and your legs are directly next to each other. An A-pose, which is much more useful if you are animating or rigging a character, because it just makes it a lot easier.
You better watch it.
Looks more like this, where the limbs more hang a little downward, which makes it so that when you're rigging the character to animate and you move their limbs.
Never believe it when someone says it's a quick job. Only
I was doing a documentary.
First and ask questions later. That's not Meg's way.
Yeah, so what I was saying. So yeah, rigging A-posing is actually a lot better, because if you A-pose them, it makes it so whenever you test the animation with the rig, like there's less likely a chance of like the part under the arm or the shoulder to clip, because if you have them in a straight T-pose and then you go to bend, what'll sometimes happen is the area under, like the armpit, will actually like kind of bend into the model. So A-posing is a lot more of a reliable
So much
rigging
work to do.
pose.
Do I get
Fisher?
any thanks?
You got answers,
But
and I
could
got
use
questions.
more. Back again? Still haven't seen Lou, if that's what you're here for.
You know, Fisher, it's a funny story. There was another guy over there, and he said Lou never goes there because Lou doesn't like going there. So, how about you tell me the truth? Because I got a shotgun and the barrel. I mean, maybe you could help me fix it. I just need you to look down the barrel.
Well, here's the thing about that. I haven't been completely honest with you.
No.
But it's not what you think. I had to do it. I promised Lou I would try to throw people off his trail if they came looking for him. I was hoping he'd come to his senses, return by now, and this wouldn't be necessary. Truth is, I'm worried. When he left, he was more glum than usual, like something was weighing heavy on his mind.
Look, I want to help him, but I can't help him if you don't tell me what's going on. So, did anything bad happen to him recently? Huh? That I can use to help him?
Nothing I'm aware of. Nothing truly bad ever seems to happen to him. In fact, if I was still a religious man, I would say God watches over him and has special plans for Lou here on this earth. Lou's one of the luckiest men alive. He's over 95 years old and still fit as a fiddle. Sharp as a tack. I've witnessed over a dozen times where something should have rightly killed any normal man. But not Lou.
Okay, look, I know people can be lucky, but no, like, I mean, just how lucky are we talking here? Like, really?
Indeed, no lies. Just last month, a death claw set upon his raiding party. This thing rips through every one of them. But when it gets to Lou, it takes a sniff at him and goes on its merry way. Maybe it didn't like the smell of ghoul. Or maybe it's something else. Whatever the case, the man's lucky to be alive.
In all serious now, in all honesty now, where did he go?
Not exactly. But I did send out a friend of mine to go find him, just before you showed up. She's a tracker. Best I've ever known. Unfortunately, she hasn't come back yet. Might be she's having trouble getting Lou to see eye to eye. My friend's not the best conversationalist, and Lou's stubborn. Maybe you can go and mediate. Talk some sense into old Lou.
The hell? You saying I drank that nasty crap for nothing?
But you still need to tell me, where did he go? Fisher! Details! Give me your details!
Oh, right. Pardon me. Since my tracker buddy went off alone, I rigged up a tracking beacon I could use to find her. Just in case she ran into trouble and, wasn't able to make it back. I don't think that's the case here. But fair warning, this might lead you to a dead end. In this case, I'm sorry. You can use your Pip-Boy to track the beacon's radio signal. The closer you are, the more it will ping. It should get you to where you need to be.
If I go there, and there's just a bag of mole rat crap, I'm gonna come back here and I'm going to slam it on your face and throw you down that pit. Do we have a deal? Because we better. Because I'm not doing this again.
Good luck. And, I hope Lou's okay when you find him.
Okay, so I know we need to go find Lou, but I think we're actually gonna cut it for this episode.
Your mom dress you?
You want your head blown off? I can arrange that. Just remember, I can arrange your head being blown off. So yeah, I think we're gonna cut it here, and the next episode we'll go get Lou.
About misleading you. Once you bring Lou back, I hope bygones will be bygones.
Yeah, so we're gonna cut it here, and next episode we'll go get Lou, because the part of the quest to get to him is actually fairly lengthy. Like, it has like a lot of fighting and a lot of other stuff. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So it's gonna be basically a part 1 and part 2. In fact, that's probably gonna be how it's gonna be for most of these quests, because most of these quests go on for a pretty big, like, most of these quests are pretty long. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. So with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, leave a like, and as always, please leave me a comment down below, because it comes out the only way I can improve these, and I love chatting with y'all. Now, if you want to chat with me directly or check out updates on the channel, check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Antilles Gaming. Antilles Gaming is also the name of my primary channel, where I post a more variety of episodes. So if you want to check that out, I will link down in the description. And with all that being said, I will see all of you out there in the wasteland.